number 4, Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. Yes, as great as the ending of the main event was, when we're talking about a list of matches, this was my number 4. Now we're getting to like the top of the top for me. I enjoyed Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. The psychology of it, how Rhea was basically overpowering Liv Morgan, and then when Rhea ended up getting her shoulder smashed, Liv took advantage of that. I love the way the story played out. I love how, you know, you had Dominik Mysterio taking the chair away from Rhea Ripley, saying, hey, you gotta you can't get yourself disqualified, but in reality, he's throwing it right in there, distracting the referee so that Liv Morgan could hit the oblivion. And I love how they tried to play it off. The way the commentators like, did Dominik make a ridiculous mistake again? Like when Becky Lynch ended up losing the title to Liv Morgan. That was fantastic. And you see Dominik smiling after Liv Morgan gets the 1, 2, 3, and the whole reveal when he picks up Liv Morgan and kisses her right in front of Rhea Ripley. Fantastic. And man, there are like just so many story layers to this and everything. Just man, yeah, right there, as you see, Liv Morgan win, Dominik Mysterio betrayed Rhea Ripley. Fantastic storytelling that was, because, man, you just, it's things like this that I love in WWE so much, because here's the thing, too, with the story that I've learned a few days that I didn't think about during my review. Especially with another betrayal that ends up happening, and I'll mention that when we get to that match. But yeah, you think about Dominik Mysterio. Look at how he was physically abused by Rhea Ripley. Basically, she beat him up until he agreed to be in a relationship with her. He manipulated him into going against his family. So there was a lot of toxicness in the relationship within the terms of the storyline. And now you got Liv Morgan who comes along, like she said in that one thing, that one phrase where she says, someone like Dominik shouldn't be with a woman that demands him to call her mommy. Instead, he should be with a woman like her that wants to call him daddy. And he look at the success he got beating his father. Like, Liv Morgan really is treating Dominik like a king, whereas Rhea, you know, like they were saying, Michael Cole in commentary, she was being treated like his boy toy. So it really was just such great storytelling, and I'm a sucker for great storytelling. But this match, everything from start to finish just made sense, and it was time for Rhea Ripley to certainly, I feel, move on, because she's outgrown the Judgment Day and as a babyface. So I think it works. And with that being said, this is something good for Dominik Mysterio. We've seen him kind of be like the cowardly heel. Now we can see him morph into this sort of character that's more slimy, and he can now, you know, like be manipulate others and stuff. And it's good to kind of see like the more smarter side now of Dominik Mysterio and how slick he can be and everything. So it's gonna be really interesting, and it gives Liv Morgan something to do in continuing to enhance her character. So yeah, I really loved it as an opening match. And yes, we'll get a much more brutal match, I believe, down the line.